Alright, we're back again. Hello. Um, I don't know why I can't upload consistently. It's probably gonna be like an every other day type of thing. Maybe. It just depends on how much time I have in the day, really, which is gonna be pretty random, mostly. Kind of depends on what I have going on. So, we'll see about that. I'll try and be a bit more consistent as time goes on, but who knows? So, yeah. Anyways, today kind of want to talk a bit about video games. Yeah, I know I already talked about video games a lot last video, but gonna go a little more in depth, more specifically about like the state of video games and they're releasing today. I do kind of think, what the hell? Oh, sticks are apparently how you activate Lightmatica. That is pretty funny. Right. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. We need to like get rid of that. All right, there we go. Okay. Why is that still highlighted? I don't know what to do about this. You know what? It's fine. We'll figure it out. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Video games. So I'm gonna go with an example a lot of people like to bring up, right? Everyone, God damn it, everyone knows it. Everyone knows Fortnite. Everyone's heard of it in their lives. What is? I don't know how to work this shit. Should probably like look up a tutorial on how to use it, but that's too bad. Okay. Anyways, Fortnite. Everyone knows Fortnite. Everyone probably doesn't love Fortnite anymore. A lot of people probably used to love Fortnite. I definitely used to. I think it's unbearable to play now. I haven't played it in forever. It's because it's just unbearable to play. That's the unfortunate reality. I'd say this didn't start where everyone's gonna say it did. Like, it did not start with Chapter 2. Chapter 2 is fine, at least the start of it, right? Like, Chapter 2, Season 1, 2, and 3, those were great. Those were enjoyable to play. The game still actually ran fine, right? It was fine. There was nothing actually all that wrong with Chapter 2, at least the beginning of it. And then we started getting a little bit ridiculous. Started branching out into the collabs, right? There were already a couple, if I'm correct, back then. Just like a few though. Then we started getting a bit more extreme, getting a few more, and it just got ridiculous. And then it just kind of spiraled out of control until we see the things like in the thumbnail that I'm gonna do in the video today. It's just slop now. People see something that they know, they're like, "Oh, I know that," and it's in Fortnite. Wow, and they buy it. That's what it is. It is slop that is convincing you to purchase games to spend money. That's all it is. It is money slop. It's probably the best way I could describe it. And it's not like they haven't really done anything all that crazy with their like season content in a while either. Not to mention, as they've gone on, they have somehow managed to optimize the game less and less. Like it runs so terribly on my computer. It is bad. Like it takes actually upwards of like 5 minutes just to load into the lobby. Like I used to be able to run this game perfectly on my PS4. That is the most ridiculous part about this. I used to be able to play this on a PS4 just fine without any issues and it would look amazing. And now I'm over here on my PC and I have to wait like a million years to have all the assets properly load to play it properly. Like it's beyond ridiculous. Like and this isn't it is it's not just a Fortnite problem. It's kind of spreading everywhere with a lot of different games how they're like going for purchasability over actual quality and substance. Like, it's just not good. It's leading to games just sucking. That's why everyone's buying, like, that's why indie games are becoming more and more popular because, like, look at Call of Duty. Tell me the last good Call of Duty game that came out. Some of you are probably going to say Black Ops 6, and I might say, okay, that wasn't bad. You're kind of right. But it wasn't bad. Doesn't mean it was good. It wasn't bad, I guess. That's the best I can say about it. It wasn't bad, I guess. Other than that, it blew. It sucked. It was a bad game. And then, like, beyond that, Cold War was alright. You could say Cold War was alright. It was I know a lot of people that liked it. I personally never played it. It looked kind of fun. I don't know. I once again never got the chance to actually play it. It did look like a fun game. And then before that was Modern Warfare 2019. That, like, I know all the nostalgia people are gonna be like Black Ops 2 is the best. That is actually probably one of the best COD games in history. That easily, like, that game was amazing. At least before we started getting into all the stupid collabs that they started doing too, because they wanted money. They didn't care about the substance. They wanted people to purchase their game and give them money. It's a spreading corruption. The games used to be made with love, and then people thought, oh, I could get money. Might as well just make it as purchasable as possible. And that's a huge issue with, like, modern Call of Duty, because, like, I fucking mean I can be playing as Beavis and or Butthead in Call of Duty. Yeah, really, you're gonna tell me that? You're gonna tell me that isn't, like, yeah, that's funny, sure. But come on. It is not the soul of the original game. It is just adding people for the sake of people going, oh, I know them. I'm gonna buy that. Like, yeah, COD's always been, like, kind of stupid, kind of ridiculous. Like, yes, I know a lot of people like to bring up that one mode in World War II where you're just in a sandbox fighting as the mini army dudes. Like, sure, yeah, you could kind of say that, but at the same time, really, you're gonna compare fighting in a sandbox that is kind of goofy to them just making you purchase more bullshit. Like, it's not comparable. It's not very comparable. And then we got, like, the issue with optimization in these games. Like, my computer couldn't run Black Ops 6. I had to play this on my dad's computer because he has a super computer for some reason. He has the best computer ever. I couldn't run Black Ops 6 or Modern Warfare 2 on my computer. I mean, yeah, that's just a skill issue, probably. I mean, my computer does kind of blow, to be honest. But it's not that bad. It is not bad enough to the point where I should not be able to run these games. Like, I should still be able to run the game just fine. But no, I can't, obviously. Again, that's also, as I said before, an issue with Fortnite. I'm hoping it's not going to become an issue with Rocket League. With all the stuff they're doing with Rocket League 2. With all it's probably just like a display of Unreal Engine. If it is, I swear to God, it better not just end up unoptimizing the game and making it run terrible. Because if it does, I don't know what I might just start losing my mind. I'm gonna go crazy. Like Subaru at one point during season 1 of ReZero. You should watch ReZero. It's great. Season 4 part 1 is, like, just about to end, so it was a pretty good jeez, I can't talk. Pretty good spot to start watching it, if I had to say. But I don't know, I'm a little biased. One of my, probably, it's one of, if not my favorite show. So. Close one. That is where I just was. I don't know how to get back to was previously before getting here. Minecraft Bedrock Edition sucks too. Like, I don't know how they did this, but they managed to kind of optimize it for console, but not for computer. All of my friends that play it on computer, like, they think it's just awful. Because for some reason, they managed to unoptimize something for computer. I'm assuming, like, what it is that it's just not actually optimized for computer at all. I'm getting double teamed. It's not fun. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what it is, because I genuinely don't know how else you can make a game suck that bad. There's no other way you can make the graphics of a game suck. Like, there has to be zero optimization effort. Like, if you even tried in the slightest, you can get it to run fine for most people. But no one I know has a good computer experience on Bedrock. No one. So, that's pretty telling. I don't know how Java runs perfectly fine. I'm getting the consistent, like, I know 60 frames ain't all that. Like, it I'm also running like a million things in the background, like, you know, OBS to actually record this. I have Discord open, all the plus the couple mods that I have on. Like, Java runs fine. Why can't they make Bedrock? Because they suck. They're marketing it towards the console people, presumably, so they're only optimizing it probably towards console. That's my guess. That's my stab at it. If you actually know the answer, that would be great to let me know. I'm gonna be kind of pissed though if it's just like, if I was just right and that is it. It's like, come on. Like, you can't put in any effort to optimize it for PC players. I have friends who play on Bedrock, and I would like to play with them, but it's just so miserable. It's practically unplayable. I know I'm not getting any of the iron. It's because I don't particularly care about iron too much anymore now that I've found an abundance of diamonds. I don't know what my goal is in Minecraft today. I don't know what I'm trying to do. Oh, that's right, I kind of wanted to go to the Nether, as much as the Nether is, like, not very fun. I guess I can do that. Yeah, it's just not... I understand why people like most indie games more than most AAA games coming out nowadays, because, like, they suck. They're unoriginal. Unoriginality is also something I forgot to mention. That's like a really big point with COD. Like, this has got to be the trillionth COD game that has come out. Like, the next one, like Black Ops 7, come on. There's so many games at this point. It is actually ridiculous. I think we're at COD 7. We might be. Or Black Ops 7. Like, I don't know. We could be. We also could not be. It's impossible for me to know at this point, because there's so many damn games. They won't just do an original idea. That's why people liked Elden Ring so much, because it was like a similar formula, but it was new. It was the thing that everyone loved, but new, in a new way. And not just like, yeah, oh, it's Black Ops again. Everyone liked Black Ops, right? We did Black Ops again. We released it again with slightly better graphics, maybe. No one wants that. No one wants that anymore. No one cares about the slightly better graphics. Like, even remakes would do great. Remakes are not very original. They're the exact definition of unoriginality, if we're being honest. It's just taking what you have and making it again. It's not original in the slightest. That was almost bad. But, like, if any Bloodborne fans out there know, if they made a Bloodborne remake, if Sony made a Bloodborne remake, it would be a top-selling game, like, ever, probably. And that's not even an exaggeration. Like, it's not at all. It is just that good of a game, and remakes could do good if they're executed right. Like, the hype around Ocarina of Time remake, insane. Or if you just take your time and make a proper sequel to a game instead of, you know, like the yearly releases of new awful Call of Duty games, and they take time to make a new game like they have with like Kingdom Hearts 4, how they're taking their sweet ass time making that. People are going to be hyped for that because they know it's going to end up being a good game because they know the devs took their time to make it. They took their time to make sure it was going to be a really good game, and it's probably going to be a really good game when it comes out. I haven't played Kingdom Hearts. I don't know. I'm just assuming it's probably going to be pretty good because they're actually taking their time to make a good damn game. Like no other creators apparently can do right now. This video is at like 15 minutes long. This is the longest video ever recorded, ever. I don't think anyone's ever recorded a longer video. I'm gonna try and get out of this cave and get back home. I'm gonna craft some armor. And then I'm gonna call it there, I think. Next video, I think I'm gonna delve into the nether. Try and see if I can get lucky with a fortress near me. That would be really convenient. If not, that sucks, I guess. That sucks. I guess I can do without it. Uh-oh. Skeletons are not good to have in this particular position. Okay. We made it out. Yeah, I'm gonna try and find a fortress. That would be really convenient. I can maybe get to the end somewhat soon. If I have a fortress and a warped forest near. Then I'm gonna go for elytra, right? Then I'm going to start doing all the various things I want to do with like some farms, I think. Yeah, like farms. Particularly that stack and raid farm. I've been wanting to try and make one of those for the longest time, but in any world where I probably would have had the materials, it was no, it wasn't downgraded, it was updated too far, so I can't do it because 1.21 sucks, and Microsoft sucks. They can't release a good update, only updates that ruin good things about the game before, and then add nothing. They have not added a substantial, yeah, you get the point. Falling apart here. Had a long day the past 2 days, so my bad if I'm just kind of falling apart right now. Hopefully, next time I can be a little bit better and not have such mistakes in my speech. Finally back home. There's probably gonna be every mob ever conceived near my house. That's fine. And that block is still highlighted because I don't know how to get rid of it. Let's see if I could sleep and get all the mobs, most of the mobs to pass away. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm having a pretty good one. I should continue having a pretty good one, hopefully. And alright, that's it. See you.